I know that you want that performance to have been about Drake. You want to highlight that section where everybody was screaming A minor, which was really just a minor part of the performance. Because the reality is that Super Bowl halftime performance was not about Drake. It was about you and me and this entire country, the United States of America. It was about this moment in American history. Kendrick Lamar, the embodiment of swift artistry and Gemini genius, and the first solo rapper to headline a Super Bowl halftime show, delivered a performance that was rich with cultural symbolism, some of which may have been missed on you on the first watch. But I promise you, it will be discussed by cultural critics for decades to come as one of the first bold protests of the second Trump administration. This man gave us a masterclass in wielding a stage, in this case, America's biggest stage, as a national mirror for cultural protest. And baby, I am so thankful. I'm so glad that President Donald John Trump was there to see it, especially now at this moment, especially now when you have had Elon Musk stand on an inaugural stage before the whole entire world and give a specific kind of right-hand salute. When you have the efforts to ensure that our workforce is diverse, that it is rich with opportunity and people coming in together to make America the best that it can be under attack. Under attack. This was the time for our artists to speak out. And that's always how resistance thrives, through the artist. And I'm so thankful that Kendrick Lamar took this moment to do that. You just may not have been able to see just how he did it and how well it all came together. That's the point of this episode of The People's Brief, where I talk about people, politics, and pop culture from the perspective of the Black, brown, and queer communities. I get it in so you can get the news out quick, fast, and in a hurry. I promise you, I won't keep you long. This performance had Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam, dancers dressed in red, white, and blue prison uniforms, creating patterns resembling the American flag, divided as we are as a nation, symbolizing patriotism and a critique of the nation's ongoing struggles with equality and, to be honest with you, American identity. The performers in prison uniforms, just think about that. Where society wants to relegate people like me, us, to prison, to wage slavery, mere entertainment. We are living at a time in America when Black excellence is under attack by the false equivalence and the misguided relevance of the anti-DEI movement. And the visuals that came together in this performance underscore all of that. All of that. This visual representation paired with Kendrick Lamar's rap style and delivery reflect the ongoing struggle for equality and the recognition of Black culture, of Black excellence, of our Black contributions to this country. That is what I saw unfurled on that stage in the symbolism provided by the flag, the dancers, the prison uniforms, the do-rags. I know that some of you are going to want to push back because you watched what I watched and you said it was about Drake. And you're literally saying, well, if this wasn't about Drake, then what was Not Like Us about? When Not Like Us is a diss song about Drake. But I want to tell you and push back on you and say, is it really just a diss song about Drake? Or is it a song about holding people accountable? People like Drake. People like Donald Trump, people like Elon Musk, people like everybody else out there who needs to be held accountable. Is Not Like Us also not about artistic expression and those who seek to limit artistic expression, those who seek to limit freedom of expression? Is it not about those themes as well? I argue that it is. And I argue that is exactly why Kendrick Lamar ended with that song with your president in that stand, hearing every word of it, because they are not like us. Whether you're talking about Drake, whether you're talking about Elon Musk, whether you're talking about Mark Zuckerberg, if you're talking about Tim fucking Cook, who also gave $1 million, who also gave $1 million to the Trump inauguration, or Donald Trump himself, are they because they're not like us. They're not like us at all. And they're sitting here trying to, as relatable as you may think they are, they're not. They're not. And they're using their wealth to amass more wealth at the sake of the vast majority of Americans, specifically the American worker. I feel as though tonight Kendrick Lamar proved why hip hop is the most vital musical storytelling medium that we have. Each movement, every visual element, every carefully chosen song served as a part of this beautiful tapestry of Americana that this man put out there that shows who we are and where we are, and maybe even where we're going. And where we're going specifically is in America's hands now, just like the 2024 election was. This was another step in cementing Kendrick Lamar as a voice, as an artist of our time. Again, resistance, protest movements are always carried by our artists. They have a special place in American culture, and in my opinion, a special responsibility to the American people. And tonight, after less than 3 weeks, with 3 weeks into the second Trump presidency and over 300 executive orders being written, after a number of fundamental American rights and freedoms being under attack by those executive orders, this man, this artist, stepped up, stood on the big stage, and represented for all of us who care about our fellow American. All of us who want to see every single freedom that our parents have continue with us, who simply want to see America be the land of the free and the home of the brave, a place where every single American can have access to the American dream, because we all embody the American identity. That is what this man represents today. I'm very thankful that I had a chance to see it. With that being said, I hope that you will be well, be blessed, and whatever you do, keep pushing. I'll see you soon.